What's good, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. So today we are going to just be, is it post analyzing rather? We are just going to be looking at the chart, checking out what has played out, what we've discussed in the previous video, and how it has played out, what is happening to the market, and what is going to happen next in the market, right? So we're not going to say much. We're just going to dive into the chart and see how it has been and how the week has been. It has been an excellent, or it was an excellent month, right? In this month of September. So thank God for how far it has been. So if you're just new to this channel, do well to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get straight to it. Let's dive in. I'm inside my screen. So yeah, we have this is good. So let's check out what we have for the week, or what we're expecting for the week. Today is Saturday the 11th. I mean, most of my lives from Sundays, or we analyze from Sundays. Well, today I'm going to make this video on Saturday. Yeah. So let's get right into it. So yeah, the last in our on our last video, if you guys remember, I predicted gold movement to about 3,895 or so, right? So, sorry, excuse me. So that was our last prediction, and as you can see, gold has also surpassed that, right? I was able to use that prediction to pass my firm account. I'm going to show the certificate on the screen. So I got in about somewhere around here. I mean, counter trend line break. So no brainer. I used this trade. I also used this trade, right? Counter trend line break. I think I used the trade in about here. Counter trend line break, and oh, I was able to. I got out. I remember I took this trade. I got out here, and the market flashed all the way down. Up, and I was like, yo. But that alone, this alone passed my account, so I was good with that. So currently, this is what gold has to do. This is what gold is doing rather. Sorry. So currently, we are currently watching, or we're just going to sit on our hands, to be honest, because it just looks like it's an overbought process or something like that. Currently, at this point, I don't really have anything to see, or I don't really have any view of the market to where it's going to, or where it's headed to, right? So let me just check this. So this is a few zone. It's not really. It's not really. It's not far away. Doesn't really look like a few zone, right? So it can get confusing. We can use this trend line actually. We have first touch here, second touch here. We can wait for the top touch to proceed to buy. That's if the market will still buy. But for now, I'm currently going to sit on my hands on gold because this was where I prepared it to. This was my last high, and I've not really gotten a confluence to which I can tell that okay, the market is moving to this next zone. Do you get? It's when I know that the market is going to get to a new zone. That's when I'm very confident and I'm ready. Like okay, any point of buy, I'll buy. Right. So if you are going to try to sell the market here, you are still you are still at risk because this is still a buying channel, it's still a buying trend. So just try to hold on. This market we can be saying okay, it's already in its highest high, and all of that, and the market will just do this here, break here, and maybe you are trying to sell from here, trying to sell here, do you get? And the market will still bust it up and still keep going. And this is gold. Gold doesn't like to look back. If you see, sorry guys, if you see this on the daily time frame after we predicted this move, let me make a little recap on it. So this was the move we predicted. This is how we were able to predict it. So this was an ascending triangle, right? So we picked the wave, immediately broke from here, and this is how we got to this point, right? So as you can see, if you're looking at it, it did not even wait. It just looks like there are no even sellers in the candles. It didn't even calm down. It didn't chill. It just kept buying. The people that were able to catch it from here, they didn't have any reason to be like scared of maybe any pullback or to be patient for any- everything was just going to get. So you could actually still move from here if care is not taken. So you could use the trend line. This is the first touch, this is the second touch. So let me come to a lower time frame so you can see it. Just delete this. So this is the first touch, this is the second touch, right? And we could experience a third touch, then a buy to the upside. So that's all I have on gold currently. Nothing much, no basic prediction yet, but we are still on a buy trend and we are still looking for buys. So if you are trading from 15 minutes, 5 minutes, you can just take your time, still look for buy positions more. If you see that it's showing more like a sell position, it's advisable you just skip it and let it go, right? So this is Bitcoin. So yesterday on Friday, I think around the evening time. So yeah, around 10. This is 6. This is 2. This is 6. This is 22. Sorry. So that's 11 p.m. 10, 11 p.m. We had this massive slash. I mean, to be honest, guys, I'm low key expecting Bitcoin to die, but it looks like it doesn't want to buy. That's just the funny thing, right? So let me take you guys back to it. So the last time we traded Bitcoin, right? The last time we traded Bitcoin together, we had this move, and this was where I took in a sell. So let me delete all this rubbish. Let's come to the higher time frame so you can see it very well. So the last time we predicted and we traded Bitcoin, right? We had this move. So I don't know what's wrong with me. The Wi-Fi is down. Yep, I'm back up. Sorry for that transmission. So the last time we predicted Bitcoin, right? We had this like a double top here, right? So we had this double top and we predicted the sell. So we broke here. Sorry, I'm touching this screen. So we had this break here, right? And we took this sell. So after this, on the lower time frame, we had the break, the retest, and we took this sell down to about here, right? Before this market now started reversing here. So when I talked about this trade, I told you guys about my concerns, and it was this move. My concerns was mainly about this flip zone here. Don't forget, overall trend of Bitcoin was coming from a buy. It was already on a buy. So we trying to sell here was because of the chart patterns we saw. The patterns we saw, it was a move. Now this was what it was looking like. This was what it was looking like, right? From this point up to here. So we saw that this was a double top. It was rejecting this point. And as you can see on the weekly time frame, we had a massive bearish rejection and a massive bearish break. So we knew that okay, this was a sure sell, right? Like at most, we should sell the market. If you see it from the daily time frame, then you will see that massive double top here, right? So it was so clear that the market was going to sell. So that was why we took the sell and we took it for a while and we got out in profits and we left the market, right? So this week now, this is what the market did as of last week and this week. The market came into that flip zone. I told you guys that was my concerns. Went up and we had this. So some people will still be selling, thinking, okay, maybe the market is just restructuring for more sales. And this is what we had. We had a massive bullish candle. Now, this massive bullish candle alone on a weekly time frame indicates that okay, the next week is more of the buyers. Like we're already seeing that it was a flip zone, and now you're not giving us more reasons to buy. They are giving us more reasons that okay, this market could be a buy, right? Let me show you guys very well detail. See, it's looking like a double bottom, very massive, right? You can see the flying steps. So it was already giving the looks of okay, the market wants to buy back, right? So this is what we are going to have. This was the buy, right? So on a normal stick or a normal standpoint, we're supposed to expect the price to come where after here, to come directly to this point, right? Which is the first TP, then next to about 131 or 130 for Bitcoin, right? So let me show you guys. Let me put it very well. Let me put it very well. So we're expecting it to move to $130,000. Now this is what Bitcoin. So I came on my system and I was like, okay, this is also a triple top as of here. Let's see what the market does, right? This is the 4 hour time frame. I mean, 4 hour time frame are the ones we use more to confirm. Generally, we have a large, massive move, and you see a 4 hour candle break, retest, massive retest, massive continuation. Like we have every reason to to get it. So look at what the market did. You can see it broke out, retested, right? It showed us move that okay, it wants to go to the left side, as you can see. Now tell me why this market started stalling from there. This market hit our stop loss about here. So I try to buy the market. I don't need to come to give you guys false stories or I mean I'm being plain in my especially on my videos, I'm always being plain. When I predict and it goes, I'll show you guys. When I show you that it hits stop loss, I can also show you I will always show you guys why making the video, right? So I took a trade about here and as you can see hit my stop loss and I was thinking, okay, what's wrong with this market? Like is this market okay? I said okay, I waited patiently for it to come here and I saw if you reduce to the lower time frame you see a setup around here and I saw a setup around here from my standpoint. I took it by again. As you can see it. No, as you can see the acted like I was doing and it hit the stop loss. So I almost went. In fact, as a matter of fact, I took in 2 trades. I'm going to create a special video on losses and how to handle losses or reasons why we lose trades because a lot happened to me last week. So this is what we have currently on Bitcoin. And after that, we had a massive sell. So now it's looking like a triple top, right? It has come here, it has rejected, it has come here, it has rejected, it has come here, it has rejected, showing us that it does not want to surpass this range, right? It's now looking like a very large range. So currently, I do not have anything to say on Bitcoin because it's not me Bitcoin will deal with. But if you also look at Bitcoin on this standpoint too, I mean, in trading, you just have to take your chances, right? Take the trades you see, take the chances you see. That's why you saw it. So, look at this from this standpoint. It's still looking like we're still on that range. Don't forget, we're still on that field zone, right? Do you see? It's still rejecting from that field zone. It's rejecting from this third touch of a counter trend line. Now, imagine this market, not even imagine, if this market closes this form, right? It's still looking like it still has plans to buy. So I'm not going to give Bitcoin my money again. I'm just going to be out of the market, patiently watching, patiently looking at the market, patiently waiting to now see okay what Bitcoin wants to do, right? So I don't know. I'm just open. I'm just leaving the market to be itself. I don't know if that statement sounds right, but let Bitcoin breathe. So that's what I'm actually doing. So I was so surprised yesterday, and I was seeing everyone on the internet, buzzing out, saying Bitcoin losses, Bitcoin is going down. What's happening to Bitcoin to get so? I came now, and that's what I'm seeing. So currently, I don't know. As you can see, it's rejected here. So, but what I'm still going to say is, if this market breaks here and shows a massive point of rejection for on a 4 hour and closes below this zone because you can see this zone looks very strong, right? So if we see something like this, maybe it stores into here, comes here, retest it or retest around here, breaks here massive, then we can probably say okay, Bitcoin wants to buy to the downside. Maybe these touch rejections are really right. But if we don't see something like that, then the market could decide to start ranging. Bitcoin could decide to just start ranging because this crypto is just mad. This is why I avoid cryptos. Sorry, this crypto is not serious. This is why I avoid cryptos, right? So we're just going to be patient and watching. So currently for the week, like I said, on gold, I would take my time to watch. Just maybe as a day trader, I could go into the 15 minutes. No, not just going like that, but still check out from the H1 4 hour if I can see little portions to buy, like little creations and positions to buy, I will buy. If I see that it's now projected for a sell, I'll take my time, reanalyze, restructure, and check out for where the market is heading next. For now, I'm going to sit on my hands. I'm not really going to be touching my accounts like that. I will just wait patiently, right? So let's see what the upcoming week has for us, and I hope you guys made money too from the last buy I predicted on gold, from the last projection. I hope you guys made money because everyone was just shouting, gold is buying, you can just buy. Even in the midst of the buys, there was stop loss. To be honest, even in these trades I told you guys I took to pass my account, there were stop losses. I had about 1, 2, 3 stop losses. So in different, I mean, it's phase one and phase two. So I had loss in both phase one and phase two, right? So, but when you win bigger, and that's RR for you. So even in the midst of the buys that everyone was shouting, it's just buying, there were losses. If you decide to just take a buy any point and decide that okay, your account can flash out. Times where I bought you, even in the losses I'm telling you guys, there were times where I bought, it went about 1 to 3, or maybe my projection was about 1 to 5, or it went about 1 to 4. I broke even, came to broke even. He went about 1 to 2. Maybe I forgot to break even, or I didn't break even, and it still came to stop loss, right? So it's just different things. So stop losses are part of it, profits are part of the game, and that's just it. So see you guys next time. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching that amazing video. Thank you so much. Do well to like, share, and subscribe. I mean, let's get bigger, let's get bigger, let's get bigger. Do well to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. And I hope we're able to, learn one or two. And let's just see what the market has for us. I'll be making a couple of more videos when the market is settled for another movement, or maybe buy, sell movement, any of that. And I'll definitely post it here for us to be able to key into it, watch it, and make profit. That's it, guys. See you on the next one.